60 seconds.
You know, every guy thinks of threesomes, but I never imagine it this way. It's
I just don't get this one. How can Dick Van Dyke be in outer space?
Contestants, my name's Raul. Talk to me. How many people we got playing? Did I really need to be here for one player? I mean one player. Hey, great, welcome. Go ahead and type in your name. Oh, and do you want a 7-question game or a 21-question game? Yeah, all right, great, got it.
30 seconds.
Can we tie that up, please?
Now remember this, your buzzer is the letter B, as in Boolean.
Well,
20 seconds.
Hey, half-pipe, get the boom out of the shot before you make Paul cry, all right?
Ah, man, I can't believe we're at 20 already. Hey, when you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't, don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash, all right?
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9, 8, 7,
All right,
6,
we're going. Lose the
5,
desktop.
4.
Okay,
Three.
go to
Civil
black.
War Battles of the Network Stars, coming this fall to PBS.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, welcome to the show. I see you're playing by yourself tonight. Very interesting. Hey, did you ever see that show Friends? Yeah, apparently not. Well, you're playing by yourself this time around, huh? Hey, don't worry about it. I do it all the time. Okay, let's go. All right, I need a category. No, don't get up. I'll get it.
Question 1 is taped before a live studio audience.
This category is known as mating rituals. Let's see what you'll do for $1,000. See if you can wrap your skull around this. If the courtship of Eddie's father were a show about the courtship of Eddie from Frasier, what might you expect that courtship to entail? The trading of recipes, the debating of psychological theories. Eddie from Frasier is a dog, and dogs sniff each other's anuses. Okay, fine. Dogs aren't the only ones that sniff anuses. There, you happy now? Throw me a category. Coming at you, fictional viewer mail from non-fictional viewers. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Okay, imagine this letter ending up in David Letterman's viewer mail segment. July 31, 1997. Dear Dave, I finally saw The Late Shift. It does not do you justice. I would like to do a true documentary about the late night wars. If PBS can commit 30 hours to the Civil War in baseball, there's no telling how much time they would give me for you. Which of these documentarians most likely wrote this letter? Steve James, Ken Burns, Michael Moore, or Marlon Perkins? The guy who does all those documentaries where they read actual letters from the period is Ken Burns. Yeah, the Civil War is like one of PBS's top-rated shows ever. As I watch my friends die around me every day, I think, Dave, what you need is to throw a pencil through a fake window. That is comedy. February 1982. Category, please.
This is question 3.
Let's have a big warm welcome for killing off the main character. I'm gonna give away $3,000 this time. See what you can do with this one. What show's pilot could be summed up with Shakespeare's famous quote, "The first thing we do, let's kill all the lawyers." Highway to Heaven, Touched by an Angel, The Littlest Angel, or Seventh Heaven? Before Michael Landon's character died in Highway to Heaven, he was a lawyer. A lawyer becoming an angel, only on TV. Give me a category. All right, don't freak out on me or nothing, but you're about to jump headfirst into a Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat's category name is Tonight on a very special match game. My friend, I am going to read off 7 titles for you, and for every one of them, I want you to tell me if the show is a game show or a sitcom. As each one comes up, if it's a game show, press 1. If it's a sitcom, press 2. And to skip it, press 4. I'll give you 500 bucks for each right answer, and you lose. All right, Charles in charge. You think you know the rules? I'm just going to put 30 seconds on the clock. Let the games begin. What's my line? Game show or sitcom? What's happening? What's going on? Anything for money. Anything for love. Babes. Studs. We're going to pick up that one you passed on. What's going on? That'll do it. Yeah, way to go, Professor. Let's see your new score. That's what you want to see, okay. Time to pick a category. May I introduce? Watch where you swing that pickaxe. How does $2,000 sound? Think fast, it's question time. Say you're mining for gold, but you accidentally strike the hosts of solid gold with your pickaxe instead. What kind of jewelry will you not be able to make? A 24-karat Rick Dees ring, a 24-karat Marilyn McCoo necklace, a 24-karat Adrian Zmed watch, or a pair of 24-karat Dionne Warwick earrings. Adrian Zmed never hosted solid gold. But be careful, that watch could give you dance fever or a migraine's headache. All right, pick a category. I believe this one is called, Where'd You Get Those Eyes? You get it right, you get 2K. Hey kids, it's howdy doody time. Jeepers Creepers, who in the hell is Mr. Peepers? A science teacher, a hand puppet, a huge roving eyeball, or a shrill-voiced baby chick? What do you say we check out the right answer? Mr. Peepers is the science-teaching title character of a 1950s sitcom starring Wally Cox. I was going to make a dirty joke about the actor's last name, but you're not going to hear a Peepers out of me. Okay, I should have went with the Cox joke. Category, please.
Hi.
Order.
Don't shoot. Got him out.
Tonight. Savory.
I love you, question 7.
Open wide and get ready for who? $1,000 at stake on this one. Now, you do know what an acronym is, right? Like radar and scuba and laser and all that, right? Okay, well, the name of the time machine on Doctor Who is an acronym. The letters stand for time and relative dimensions in space. Now, what's the name of the time machine? Hey, no fair peeking. Is it the Time Lord's time machine is called the TARDIS, which coincidentally was my nickname in junior high school. Throw me a category. And our special guest tonight, waiter, what's this mouse doing in my soup? You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. Hey, you remember that cartoon Mountie Klondike cat, right? But do you remember what he said he was going to do with that mouse savoir faire if you ever caught him? Yeah. If Klondike Cat finally does catch savoir faire, what'll he probably serve at the celebration feast? Minced mouse meat, chocolate mouse mousse. Klondike Cat always says, I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse. Klondike, mincemeat. See, now I got a taste for pie a la mode. All right, I need a category. Let's see what we got going. Free the puppets! You get this one, you pocket $2,000. All right, listen up. In our world, there are only two kinds of beings, humans and puppets. Which side are you really on? Say you're a special agent hired to track down and exterminate puppets hiding out in the human world. On the set of which show would you not find any puppets? Unhappily Ever After, Soap, Alf, or Third Rock from the Sun? Does this ring a bell? Third Rock from the Sun has no puppets, but, what the hell, they're close enough. Time to pick a category. Here we have When You Need Credit Fast. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Okay, you know how some credit cards ask you for your mother's maiden name for like a security check when you call them? Well, if little Ricky from I Love Lucy applies for a credit card later in life and has to give his mother's maiden name on the application, what will he write? Arnez, Ball, McGillicuddy, or Ricardo? Boy, you really dropped the ball on that one. For the curious, here's the right answer. Lucy Ricardo's maiden name is McGillicuddy. You know, I'm sorry, but what the hell is that anyway? They're giving credit cards to TV characters? I can't even get a Blockbuster rental card. Okay, you made it through one round. Let's see what happens in round two. Let's do it. Now, in round two, every question is worth twice as much, so there's going to be some big cash moving around. Let's get to it. All right, pick a category. For your enjoyment, TV dinner guests. You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. Pencils ready. Let's do it. If Chico from Chico and the Man invites you over for dinner, what might you say upon getting a friendly tour of his domicile? Nice gear shift, manual or automatic? Cool junkyard, nice and roomy. I bet the fridge that came in. Chico lives in an old truck, so, you know, you might compliment his gear shift. And for dinner, well, let's see. We've got some beef jerky in the glove compartment and a couple of corn nuts jammed in the seat cushions. Bon appetit. Give me a category. Let's take a look at cute Swiss girls and violence. One right answer and you got $6,000 coming at you. Hey, do you remember the Heidi incident back in 1968? The final exciting minutes of a Jets-Raiders football game were preempted by a Heidi movie. If you'd have played You Don't Know Jack Sports, you'd have known about it. Anyway, suppose angry viewers reacted by pounding beers on their TV sets. If its ads were true, which beer would have allowed viewers to see football players sacking a cute Swiss girl? Miller Lite, Bud Light, MGD, or Schmitz Gay? Why didn't you pick this one? Miller Lite. Not only does it combine great taste with being less filling, but it also allows you to bang the hell out of your TV set with a beer bottle and combine two different shows. Unfortunately, even a little Swiss girl could kick the Jets' ass. All right, I need a category.
15!
Well, what do we have here? The age-old question. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. Now, I'm sure you've all heard of the Sally Field comedy Gidget. It was on in the 60s. It was based on the film of the same name. You see, the reason I bring this up is, why is Gidget called Gidget? Her real name is Gina Bridget. She has several gigantic digits. She tends to giggle and fidget. Or she's a girl who's not tall, but not a midget. Check, please. You want to see what the smart money says? Some guys started calling Francine Lawrence Gidget because she's a girl and she's small, kind of like a midget, but not, you know, a Gidget. Hey, could be worse. She could be a cross between a cow and a runt. Throw me a category.
The kookiest digits you've ever seen. Together they're 14.
The category? Do pumpkins have mucus? How does $4,000 grab you? All right, let's get that well-manicured digit on your buzzer and get ready to buzz in and type the answer when you know it. You ready? Imagine this. You're wearing a pumpkin costume. You're frantically searching your purse for a blue tissue. Someone will pay you $100 for it. You're in the audience of what TV show? Yeah, do it. Start on the game show Let's Make a Deal, host Monty Hall would frequently offer cash to his costumed audience in return for simple, everyday items. I remember people on the show were always upset when they chose curtain number 3 and they won a goat. I would have killed for a chance to win a free goat. I mean, come on, people. Does the phrase endless supply of fresh milk mean anything to you? Category, please. Yeah, chest strut fits dime whore.
It is time for a bigger guess.
Let's see if you can make some sense out of this gibberish category. How I like to have sex. Let's see how much of $10,000 you can win on this gibberish question. All right, listen up. Every second and a half, some of that cash is going to disappear. So if you want to win big, you got to move quick. All right, listen to this and tell me, what theme song does this phrase rhyme with? Spank. Ooh. More. G-string upend. And don't let the punctuation throw you off. First clue, you might call it a golden... It's all yours. Type in the answer and then hit return. And I think I speak for everyone when I say thank you, Cable, for showing endless reruns of the Golden Girls. Time to pick a category. This one's called Make Comedy, Not War. $2,000 for a correct answer. Forward march. Suppose a radical group of present-day Nazis decides to start up a war. If they use the famous Nazi from Seinfeld, on Seinfeld, the so-called soup Nazi demands proper soup ordering protocol, and if he doesn't get it, he yells, "No soup for you!" So, the Nazis would be depriving their enemies of soup. Hey, war is hell. Give me a category. The category is Save It, Spend It, or Sag It. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Okay, imagine that you made it to the voting round on America's Funniest Home Videos. If your video of getting hit in the privates by a bowling ball finishes behind a video of a goat nuzzling a man's privates, what might you do with your second place prize? Buy a new $2,000 bowling ball. On the TV show, Bob Saget awards $10,000 to the first place winner, $3,000 to the second place, and $2,000 to the third. And I hope you were listening carefully, because that'll be the only time you hear the phrases Bob Saget, TV, and awards in the same sentence. All right, pick a category. All right, give it up for, aren't you a little hairy for a villain? 4K coming your way for a right answer. Lock up your daughters, there's a werewolf on the loose in TV land. Because of the type of weapon he or she uses, which of these TV law enforcers would make the best werewolf hunter? The $6 Million Man, Wonder Woman, TJ Hooker, or the Lone Ranger? Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this. The Lone Ranger uses silver bullets, which is just what you need to kill a werewolf. I understand he used to carry a crucifix and some garlic, but he couldn't get the criminals to stop laughing. All right, I need a category. Today's specialties include, I'm not a doctor, but I smell like one on TV. You get it right, you get 2K. So if you've ever wanted to smell like a hospital, here's your chance. Introducing a new fragrance by that alluring doctor, Ben Casey. Based on the opening line of the hospital drama, what made-up cologne name would complete this commercial tagline? Man, woman, birth, death, endlessness by Ben Casey, longevity by Ben Casey, infinity by Ben Casey, or forever by Ben Casey. Should have picked this one. The final word in the opening of Ben Casey is infinity, and you can smell it for blocks. Category, please. Shake hands with OICURMT. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Heads up, here it comes. Considering the infamous Dateline NBC scandal, what would have been the most appropriate title for the show that night? Dateline IRS, Dateline TNT, Dateline PCP, or Dateline WWF? His name is Stone Phillips, not Stoned Phillips. So you don't lose any sleep over it. To dramatize a story about dangerous fuel tanks on certain GM trucks, producers of Dateline NBC rigged an explosion to simulate a fiery crash. The show wasn't canceled, but if it had been, I'm sure the producers could have found work with Dateline IRA. Throw me a category.
Welcome to the Jack Attack. When you see two words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I'll give you $2,000 bucks. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. It's Saturday night. Get out of the house. Now let's see what you can get out of this Jack Attack. Yeah.
Nothing to write home about, but not too shabby. Let's see your score. That's the game. Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will ya? Because
You don't know Jack!
That's a wrap, folks. Give yourselves a little pat on the back. And Raul, are we doing another one of these?
Okay, player. Yeah, sure, you made the high scoreboard, but there were empty slots anyway. You could have been banging your forehead against the keyboard. You would have made it up to the high scoreboard. You want to play again? Let me know.
Of the network stars.